Control players denied.
Hey Control Nation, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Dr. Red. In this video, we are reviewing all of the free attack cards, that is to say cards that do not have any energy requirements, and the free card search cards. These are cards that allow you to search for any other card in your deck, be it items, special energy, Pokemon, what have you. Use the chapters to find what you like, and I will also be adding some commentary on deck lists and ideas you might try. Please add your own in the comments. I also want to thank the channel members, the Arborists. Thank you for your support and in making CPU what it is, and thank you to all the Discord members who keep the conversation going. And without further ado, let's get started. For free attacking Pokemon, we have the ever dangerous Budew. Itchy Pollen does 10 base damage. During your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards from their hand. Now this card is seen in pretty much every deck imaginable. It's great for Dragapult and Goldango users to delay you from evolving your Pidgeots and such things with rare candy while they get set up. It's also great mid-game as a stall attacker, just in case your opponent maybe wants to use something like Superior Energy Retrieval. They can't, and the free retreat doesn't hurt either, but beware of Dusclops sniping you. Magby Scorching Heater. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, put 6 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. This card doesn't see any play, but you might try it in Frostlass Spread. Mantyke Brilliant Healing. Heal 120 damage from one of your benched Pokemon. It doesn't see any play whatsoever. You might try it in a heal control deck. Veluza is seen with the Kofu deck with Crabominable. Food Prep. Attacks used by this Pokemon cost 1 colorless less for each Kofu card in your discard pile. So with 4 colorless energy, if you have all 4 Kofu in your discard, this attack is free. Elekid is seen at least early on in Frostlass Spread. Crackling Shot does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Cleffa is seen in a lot of decks because Grasping Draw lets you draw until you have 7 cards in your hand. Any card that needs a nice draw engine or something to replenish after using cards, this would be good for. The other Cleffa that no one pays any attention to has the Galaxy Foil outline. Twinkling Hope. Search your deck for 2 basic energy cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, shuffle your deck. Mime Jr. Really fun meme card. Mimed Games. Your opponent chooses an attack from one of their Pokemon in play. Use the chosen attack as its attack. It could be something that doesn't do any damage. It could be something absolutely devastating if your opponent only has big attackers, like let's say 2 Dragapult EXs in, although they could just use the Dragon Headbutt to do 70 damage. Nevertheless, really fun card. Smoochum Delightful Kiss. Search your deck for 2 basic Psychic Energy cards. Attach them to one of your benched Pokemon. Doesn't see any play. Bonsly. Blubbering, your opponent's active Pokemon is confused. This is good in Tatsugiri EX meme decks for delaying your opponent with a confusion attack. It's also used, I suppose you could use it late game if your opponent is trying to attack you, just trying to survive. You can delay it with the confusion. Conkeldurr is its own archetype. Gutsy Swing. If this Pokemon is affected by a special condition, ignore all energy and its attack's cost. It's paired with Brute Bonnet so that it can be poisoned. A Tantrum will confuse itself, but then you're attacking on a coin flip rather than anything else. So Brute Bonnet's the way to go. It's also used in Soaking decks. Hisuian Growlithe has Blazing Destruction. Discard a Stadium in play, although it's 80 HP, not searchable on a Buddy Buddy Poffin. Its evolution, Hisuian Arcanine, is paired with Frostlass Spread. Proud Fangs, 30 plus 90 more damage if your benched Pokemon have any damage counters on them, like say Monkey Dory. Nidoking has Enthusiastic King ability. If you have Nidoqueen in play, ignore all energy costs of attacks used by this Pokemon. Venomous Impact will poison your opponent's active and do 190 base damage. But notice, ladies and gentlemen, that it says the costs of attacks, not just Venomous Impact. So if you have, say, something like a Devolution card or an Evo card attached to your Nidoking, it will attack for free. Not that 1 energy is much, but you get the idea. If you can find something like a tool to attach or somehow use another attack, it's for free with Nidoqueen in play. Alolan Diglett, surprise attack, 30, but flip a coin. If Tails' attack does nothing, its evolution Alolan Dugtrio does 120 base damage. If you don't have exactly 3 cards in your hand, this attack does nothing. Bloodmoon Ursaluna EX, seasoned skill ability. Bloodmoon used by this Pokemon costs 1 colorless less for each prize card your opponent has taken. So if your opponent takes 5 prize cards, Bloodmoon is free. Noivern, Tuning Echo ability. If you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent, ignore all energy in the cost of the Frightening Howl used by this Pokemon. You could pair this with Ninetales EX, otherwise you'll have to do math and fix your hand when facing your opponent. Counter Gain. If you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, attacks used by this Pokemon this card is attached to cost 1 colorless less. So think of a Pokemon with a 1 colorless attack cost. you're bound on prizes, it attacks for free. Sparkling Crystal. When the Terra Pokemon this card is attached to uses an attack, the attack costs 1 energy less. So think of a Terramon with a 1 energy attack. Attach this crystal to it. It attacks for free. And then we're back to the beginning. The free card search card. We have Eldegoss with Breezy Gift. Put this Pokemon and all attached cards into your deck. If you do, search your deck for up to 3 cards, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. That is any 3 cards. You can also research the Gossifleur and Eldegoss that you put into the deck. If you have a Gossifleur on the bench, you could just get an Energy and an Eldegoss right back. We did a video on this a while ago. Check that out if you want some more ideas. Thwacky, Boom Boom Grove ability. Once during your turn, if your active Pokemon has the Festival Lead ability, you may search your deck for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. It does stack, so if you have Festival Lead Pokemon in the active, you have 4 Thwackies on the bench, search for 4 cards. Cofagrigus EX Gold Coffin ability. If this Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, search your deck for a card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. It's a meme card, not seeing any play. Slowpoke, Tail Fishing, flip a coin. If heads, search your deck for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Tails, discard a card from your hand. Its evolution Slowking EX has Wise Headbutt for 2 psychic energy and 130 base damage. You may search your deck for up to 2 cards, put them into your hand, shuffle your deck. It is its own meme archetype, not seen paired with anything except maybe Xatu. Greninja EX is its own archetype. It's also sometimes paired with Frostlass, Spread, and Tatsugiri meme, if you take that seriously and want to play it. Shinobi Blade does 170 base damage for 1 water energy. You may search your deck for a card and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. Toxicroak EX is a meme card. Nasty Plot for 1 darkness energy. Search your deck for up to 2 cards, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Dialga has not seen any play in anything. Time Manipulation for 1 colorless energy. Search your deck for 2 cards, shuffle your deck, put those cards on top of it in any order, so you're guaranteed to top deck what it is you absolutely need next turn, unless your opponent uses something like Judge. But if your opponent uses Iono, you will get both of those cards. Tatsugiri with Survival Strategy, 2 colorless energy. Search your deck for up to 2 cards, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. You may switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. This is great for damage prevention control. Get whatever you need out of the deck. Then put Mimikyu or Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon EX in the active. Attach a rescue board, retreat it, use Tatsugiri all over again. This could be seen as an alternative to Pidgeot control. Firo is the alternative bird control in the format. Beat Catch for 1 colorless energy. Search your deck for 3 cards, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. 90 HP leaves it vulnerable to attack. Also, if your opponent Ionos you, etc., you'll lose those cards. That's a chance you have to take, but the free retreat does not hurt. Also, the Spirit of Volstrom has an adaptation ability, allowing you to evolve it on the first turn you put it into play if you go second. Knockdown has Talon Hunt, 70 base damage, 2 colorless energy. You may search your deck for up to 2 cards, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. If you're going to use the Knockdown engine, you could use this as a one-of just in case something happens if you don't have any Terramons in play. There's Pidgeot EX, the Eminent Pidgeot control archetype. You won't know what that's about. Pretty much put whatever you want in the deck and go to town. A lot of one-ofs. The ability Quick Search. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck, but you can't use more than one of these each turn. Brilliant Blender. Search your deck for the 5 cards and discard them, then shuffle your deck. The reason why you want to put this in free attack is for something like the Kofu Veluza deck. If you put all 4 Kofus in with Brilliant Blender, Veluza can attack for free. Delivery Drone. Flip 2 coins. If both of them are heads, search your deck for a card, put it into your hand. Cassiopeia. Use this card only when it's the last card in your hand. Search your deck for 2 cards, put them in your hand, shuffle your deck. How do you do that? You put Squabbit on the bench, and you have Academy at Night Stadium in play. Use Academy at Night, put Cassiopeia on top of your deck. Use Squabbit, shuffle the rest of your hand, put it on the bottom, and then draw Cassiopeia off the top. Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking. Search your deck for 2 cards, shuffle your deck, put those cards on top of it in any order. This is fantastically popular with Goldengo EX. When Goldengo's in the active, you can use its ability to get coin bonus to get 2 cards off the top. So use Cypher Maniac, use coin bonus, get those 2 cards immediately. Amulet of Hope. The Pokemon this card is attached to is KO'd by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon. Search your deck for 3 cards, put them into your hand. Notice it has to be damage from an attack. It cannot be something like poison. And we're back to the beginning. Thank you for watching, everybody. Please take care of yourselves, and may God hold you in the palm of his hand.